your adorable shirt jacket. This is such a cute camp shirt. Susan, in her 35 years at QVC, every year used to do a camp shirt for us. Not so much all the time anymore do we see that camp shirt. So it's nice to see it back. It's not a big shirt. It's a camp shirt fit, which is always good. Thank you, Jerry.
I love this.
And it works. This is one where you may want to buy more than one.
Yeah.
So that 4 easy pays at $15 or 5 easy pays at $14.
Gorgeous.
That was easy.
It's so light. I'm wearing it as a little jacket. I like that it has a collar. So many women talk to me on my Facebook page, which is Susan Graver's style. There's a lot of different Susan
There are
Gravers.
a lot of different Susan Gravers.
Because when I first started, I did it wrong, and then I had my son help me, and then he did Susan Graver's style. So look for Susan Graver's style if you want to chat with me, if you just want to see what's happening in my life. But women were asking me for collared shirts, and so I listened. And so when we did Gauze, you know, we've done a lot of tunics and button fronts, and I was like, let's do a nice classic collared shirt. And we did it with these coconut buttons, so it has like that kind of really
fun vibe.
Beachy,
yeah,
really, you know, casual vibe to it. A nice sleeve. The sleeve actually has a little cuff to the sleeve, so it covers my upper arm, which I love to cover an upper arm. And I can wear it, of course, simply as just a really great blouse. But I also wanted to wear that beautiful tunic top, so I just layered it over.
Well, this is white, and it's beautiful because it's a very soft white.
It's not like stark. It's like, look at that. I mean, head to toe.
Okay.
This bottom with this
Seriously.
top. Amazing. Oh, that's what we'll
Gorgeous.
see Katu wearing.
Yeah.
But the white is not too sheer. And I love what you said, that it's not like a stark white. And look at, by the way, if we can come in close on the button, I want you to see something.
Expensive looking white.
Look at that. Look how cool that is. You know, it almost looks like a little flower button, you know, when I talk about detail.
To know Susan over 35 years, she had what we used to always, every time we went to New York, we would be amazed by her wall of buttons. She now has a room
of buttons.
A room of buttons and trims and all kinds of fabulous things.
Because it really makes a difference in the garment. Like everything we do, like even by adding that little cuff, but we tack it so it never flops down. You know, everything about it. And the fabric. It's really all about the fabric, because you've never felt gauze like this. It's 100% pure cotton gauze. So it's in my pure collection. I have a collection, a little capsule group that we call Pure, and nothing gets in it unless it is 100% pure natural fibers.
So that's white.
Pure cotton.
You're wearing black.
Yeah.
With all of the focus
that.
on naturals, this warm taupe is really
Gorgeous.
beautiful. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I love it. Over the dress you're wearing comes in all this taupe color. And I feel like in the taupe you can really see the detail where we do a yoke. And you can see there's an inverted pleat, which I like to show everybody the inverted pleat, because a lot of designers do a box pleat, and that adds fabric. When you do an inverted pleat, you still have lots of fabric, and there's still extra room, but it's inverted, so it's not poofy. It doesn't have a lot, you know, of like something hanging out. And then we do a stand collar. So if you're a woman who likes to pop a collar, I mean, everything about it is detail-oriented, really high-end. I love this color, by the way.
The blue
so
we
good.
called Periwinkle
So pretty.
Whisper.
That is soft and elegant. And this, I almost wore. I was so like twisted this morning which ones to wear.
Look at that.
Because that is so pretty together. The blue top with the blue gauze pant with the print at the bottom. But this is just a great blue top to own for jeans, for white pants, for
Navy
anything.
blue, yeah.
And I like it as a little jacket.
And then last but not least, this is bleached lilac.
And here you see like the shoulder line is a little bit forward. So it's top stitched. You can see that double needle, that top stitching on the collar. We don't skimp on anything. We give you the gusto. We give you a very well-made garment so that you'll have it for years. You know, it's not throwaway. It's not, I will call it fast fashion. Yeah, this is not what you see in big box stores. You know, this is what you see when you go into like they have these little bathing suit stores that just sell like summer wear and bathing suit wear, and the gauze is expensive. Cotton gauze for this to be $59 is a great value, and you'll have it. It'll last a long time.
Well, even though it's brand new, we're giving you a sale price, saving you $5. The 4 easy pays is just for the day. That is going to disappear tonight. But if you have our QVC store card, that's 5 easy pays, so you can think about that. Does come in a regular and also in a petite, double extra small through 5X. Now, as you are oohing and awing like I am over those cotton gauze crop pants, they're a 68834, and they will be coming up for 4 easy pays at $17. So you can think about that as well. And if you're looking at Adrian has on a print wide pant, a 677504, and that's under $50 in that print pant. So look how great that looks, Susan.
Looks pretty.
Because you don't only wear gauze with gauze. That looks great.
That
you
looks
want to go over to the girls?
Sure. Yeah, I was thinking
we have a little bit of time, if you don't mind.
We now have totally different outfits on. I'm, again, I'm wearing it like a jacket, like Katya is. I can tuck in my blouse, shacket. Yes, a shirt. Jacket, a shacket. But now Katya is 5'10", I'm 5'4", and it fits both of us nicely. If I was to tuck in my little tunic that I have on, I just want to show you how cute this is. Just as my shirt, like the way, Adrian is wearing it.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's an easy shirt
Easy summer
to wear.
clothes.
Yeah.
When it's hot and miserable, but you still need to look nice, you need to go into work. You could even wear it, as, again, the shacket, but you could wear this with a pair of shorts. You could wear it with your denim jeans.
This is great with shorts.
It's never going to go out of style.
It's never out of style. It's like a camp shirt. These styles are here forever. I think we've been doing camp shirts for QVC for 35 years since we started, but it just seems to get better and better each season. The gauze that we did is different than the gauze that we're doing now, because the gauze that we're doing now is almost like it's been washed a million times. Like it feels ridiculously soft against the skin, and the wrinkling and the texturizing of it is really well done.
Yeah, don't iron it.
You can see that. Yeah.
You're supposed to have, that's part of the appeal of gauze.
Like
and isn't everything about texture, Susan, this season?
Absolutely. And most of the texture we see is like knitted texture. It's nice to have a texturized, in the gauze, in that lightweight. And again, when I talk about detail, the sleeve is amazing. Look at the sleeve, the way that that's done, and the way that it's stitched so that it's always going to stay in the right spot. The yoke, so again, I'm going to pop your collar. She's got pop a collar because we've got that yoke in the back. The length is perfect. It has a little bit of a shirt tail, but not too much. Like it's not overbearing. And what I could do is, even like, tie it up.
Well,
and
400 already
it's so cute.
ordered. So if it's in your cart, make sure that you check out. If you want those pants, again, the crop, the pants that Katya has on, they are a 6888334. So
Susie has them on too.
Oh, look how cute. Yeah. and of course.
Us.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so the pants were made to, again, we designed it to go with this top. They look so great together. But this top, you're going to live in. You're going to throw it over even a bathing suit. You're going to take this top and you're going to wear it over that sleeveless maxi dress that you don't want to wear something, big and oversized over the dress. You're going to take this top and wear this as your little shacket, as Katya would call it, a shirt jacket. And again, she's 5'10", and notice that it fits the lines of her body perfectly. It's not short and skimpy. Some of the camp shirts are short and boxy. This camp shirt, I always say, like made by a woman for a woman. It's going to fit the lines of your body. The chest is going to fit in the right spot. It's going to give you a nice shaping.
I like the hem that you did, that it has a little curve to it.
Yeah, not square and boxy, but it's also not too curvy. It's like that perfect shirt. You could shop and shop the stores till you drop. You'll never find the perfect shirt like this out there. They're just not there. I've been there, done that. I'm always, seeing what other designers are doing. I'm in the big box stores up to, Bergdorf Goodman, looking at every, every designer. And this one you'll see is like super, super, super high end at a great value.
Well, we're talking about $15. Susan does gauze for a very limited amount of time.
Yeah.
And then she moves on. Gauze is not something you're always going to see available. And when you can get it in such a classic piece, listen, we are all very aware that there are a lot of things going on in the world. Let me put it that way. So when you see something like this, that you know that you're going to be able to even put a blazer over it eventually as we go into, fall.
Live in this.
Your denim jacket over this. This will be something that you will wear year in and year out because of the quality. The cotton gauze here is beautiful quality, so definitely take advantage of it. It's machine wash, line dry it. It does come in a regular and also in a petite. Every one that you're looking at has the regular length on for you, double extra small through 5X. But the 4 easy pays just till the end of the day today. The cotton gauze pants that you see on Susan and also on Katya, they are a 6, 8, 8, 8, 3, 4. No, they are coming up.
I always feel like simplicity in design says so much more than pieces that are over-designed and overdone. Like a simple shirt like this is always appropriate. You never think twice. You don't look like you're trying too hard. You feel very natural. You feel very relaxed. You feel well-dressed. And that's what I love about a shirt like this. It's never going out of style. You will have it for years and years and years. And every time you put it on, you're going to be like, this is my favorite shirt. This is the shirt like your go-to. You ever have pieces in your closet like
that you find yourself
go-tos
wearing all the time?
that you wear all the time. That's what this shirt's going to be.
Yeah.
Because it's never fussy. It's never wrong. It's always right. And we do things like, little details like a placket going down the blouse. And when I talk about that placket, which I talk about often, because I do notice a lot of designers, and I do plackets on both sides. So here you can see what a placket is. This banding that we put onto the shirt, we do on both sides. Some designers just do one side of a placket. Some designers don't even do a placket. They do what's called, you just bend it back and sew it. And that's inexpensive to do, and it's flimsy, and it's sloppy, and it doesn't last. So we always go the extra gusto. I like to explain what makes this shirt special. The top stitching, the shape of it, the fabric.
And the colors.
Beautiful colors.
Let me remind you, this is going to be your warm taupe. Here is your bleached lilac. Next to me and our gorgeous Adrienne is your periwinkle whisper.
Pretty.
Susan is wearing that gorgeous black. And then our Katya looking great in white. The white is super limited. Fewer than 500 remaining in the regular, fewer than 300 in the regular. And that is the most limited. If you want those cotton gauze crop pants, you want to shop ahead, a 68834, so you can get an idea of that.
You'll love it.
All right, so we're going to take a very short break, and we're going to come back with our coffee pause. Stay with us. We'll be right back.